Okay, next we're going to go to the how-to series on our close-ups, and we're going to do a calibration, a 2-point calibration. Now the first thing we need to do is we need to generate some kind of pressure. You won't need pressure, you're going to be hooked up to your system, but for us, best thing to do is just go ahead and turn on the pump. So right now we're going to go to outputs, go to the pump, do the maintenance, and enter at the handoff auto. Here's where you get to select whether it's in auto, where it's paying attention to the sensor, or if it's in manual, we're just going to tell this thing to come on. So we're going to go to sensor, hand, we're going to hit that. Now it's pumping. Okay. Currently we are picking up, we're going to hit home, picking up about 8 psi. So now to do a pressure, what we do at the factory before it goes out, we do calibrate every single system. So you don't need to necessarily do this, but this is how it's done. So inputs, which is the pressure sensor. You can see that pressure S1. So input, which is this button, pressure sensor, enter. Now calibration, which is that little cross here, we're going to hit calibration. And what we do at the factory is a 2-point. Now the 2-point buffer cal is going to give us the best calibration based on the full range of the system. So hit 2-point calibration, we're going to hit enter. We're going to disable controls, but we turn the pump to hand, so it's going to stay on anyways. Right now, the first buffer is 30. We're going to change that. We're going to tone it down to 10. We're going to come over here. We're going to change the pressure on the system to about 10 psi. About there. We're going to hit OK. We're going to do an auto cal 10.5 millivolts, which is just the voltage coming off the sensor. Now it's going to ask us for our second. 40 psi should be pretty good. We're going to go over here now. We're going to change the system pressure to 40 psi. We're going to hit check for go. One more time. Auto cal 22.2 millivolts. And let's come back. Save calibration results. We're good to go. One more check and we'll return back to it. So right now it thinks it's 40 psi like we thought. We're going to come over here. What we're going to do is we're going to change the pressures a few just so you can see it's changing. Right now we're going to go to about 20 psi. I'm going to go to 60 psi. Come back down here to 30. Right about there. And we're going to pump back down to about 10. Okay. System is completely calibrated now.